Hello and welcome to ActivTrades biggest market movers. Today I'll be looking at the British pound against the US dollar. I'll be discussing the aftermath of the US election, and I'll also be identifying the key technical levels that you need to know on this currency pair. So what's interesting is that the British pound after the US election has not only risen, but it's held its ground. And even though we've seen a number of currencies like the euro, the Aussie and the New Zealand dollar have fallen, the British pound has managed to rise. And I think that's a very interesting dynamic that we must keep our eye on, because it could mean that the British pound may continue towards some higher levels, and we should keep our eyes out for that. And I think if we look at the reasons behind the rise, I think we have to look to the trade relationship that the UK has with the US. Obviously the US is the UK's biggest trading partner, and I think the market is pricing in that Donald Trump will be very good for trade relations. If we now move to the key technical levels that we need to know on this currency pair, what I've done, I've placed a Fibonacci retracement from really this low around the 120 area to the last significant high before we dropped off around the 130 region. And we can see here that the British pound has been respecting these sequences, and I've also added in another two key numbers that we need to watch out for. Of course, we've got the breakout at the 129.51. Once we fell under that around October, really it opened the floodgates for this fall, and of course we've got a former low around 27.79 that we must keep our eyes on. So back to this Fibonacci retracement, the 50% move is around the 125 area, and that's going to be key for the British pound. As long as we're above this 50% retracement, give or take 20 to 30 pips, I think it's still bullish for the British pound. So keep your eye on that 50% retracement. As long as we're trading above there, and then we can continue to see the gains, and of course watch out for them key technical retests of that area. If we do lose the 50%, then the next interesting area to watch out for, and we had a test of this on election day at the 123.69. Watch out for that to hold, and if it does falter, then we will fall back towards the 122 level, I will imagine. If we look towards further upside, very interesting level is the 61.8, and that's the 126.32, and we're not too far away from that at the moment, only around 60 pips away, so we could continue to move up to test that crucial 61.8 here. And of course the next significant number that we need to watch out for is that former yearly low on this currency that was taken out in October around the 127.70 area. So it'd be very interesting to see if the British pound can continue to strengthen here, and obviously keep your eyes on other cross currencies such as the euro against the British pound, as we see the cross benefit of that currency falling, spilling over into the British pound. Thank you very much. This has been ActivTrades biggest market movers, and you can trade the British pound against the US dollar for spreads as low as 1 pip at ActivTrades.